this is Robyn and welcome to mypinkstamper.com. I have a super fun non-card project video for you today, tutorial, and I think you're going to love it. Now I'm using Halloween stamp set, a bundle, framelit set, but you can easily recreate this project for any season or even if for birthday or anything like that. I'm just giving you the main idea, the main concept for this. So we'll go ahead and I'm going to jump right in. If you're new to my channel, welcome. If you're new to my videos, you can find all of the items that I'm using right across the screen along with an item code. These can be ordered directly from my shopping page and shipped directly to your door if you're in the USA or your mailbox or wherever. But I'm just going to jump right in. I'm super excited, if you cannot tell already, about this project. And it might take a little bit longer, so I'm going to make sure I'm not as chatty as normal. I'm going to be spotlighting our new Baker's boxes that are in the holiday catalog. These are super fun, and you might think, oh my goodness, I have no idea what to use these for. How am I going to decorate them? So I'm going to show you just on a simple project. These are found, let me show you, this is the new holiday catalog. If you're one of my current customers, you should have received yours in the mail. If you're not a customer yet but would like to be, I will send you a free holiday catalog in your welcome package along with an annual catalog if you don't have an annual catalog yet. So this suite is on page 49. Well, it's actually 48 and 49 of the holiday catalog. I'm going to be working with the Cauldron Bubble stamp set and the Cauldron Framelits dies, but I'm actually using the bundle, which you can order and save 10% because you're ordering it in the bundle. So I'll have the item code for the bundle on the screen. But right now I'm starting with the Baker's boxes, and they're found on the bottom right of page 49. And I'm also using the Toil and Trouble from this page, and I'm using the black foil sheet. So I'm using a lot from this suite to show you what you can do with it. So we'll start right with our Baker's box, and I'll show you how to do this. I'm going to show you something really fun for gift packaging as well. So stay tuned, keep watching, stay with me. I'm going to make this as quick as I can. If I can get these off here, we'll see. We will see. I say that and I won't. Okay, so this is one of our food. This is a food safe box, so you can put treats, candy, cookies, cupcakes, whatever you'd like. I'm going to show you how to package it where you could also just put in a gift card or a little some jewelry or whatever you'd like in here. So what I do first is I just kind of fold everything. I just fold it all first. Try not to get my fingers too much on the inside. Okay. And I'm just going to fold this in here. Like, do you remember my pizza box video? So this is similar to the pizza box, and then you're going to fold these in. I should have folded them. Fold them in, and then we're going to close this. So you can, how I'm going to package this, it's going to be easy to open and close, so you can whip things out and add them to them later. Okay, so this is just the box. So I'm using the Toil and Trouble Designer Series paper. Let me find it. It comes in a pack of 12 by 12 sheets. There's 6 designs, but they're two-sided, so you really get 12 patterns. And you get 2 of each, 12 by 12. So I've already cut these strips to make it easier. These are cut at 2 inches by 4 1/4. And on the back of these, I have already added the, I love the tear and tape. My daughter just got home with her boyfriend. They just went out to a nice little breakfast, so you might hear some just little giggling downstairs. They're just so cute together. Okay, so if you do hear that, it's just my life, my family. Okay, she doesn't work today, so she's home with me today. So I'm just going to add this right. You could keep it flat if you'd like to and add that on like that. I'm okay just adding it on like this. Just adding it like that. Now I like to use the tear and tape. It's a little more permanent than just the regular snail. But you could use the snail, especially if you're making a bunch of these. and we're gonna do a little stamping. I'm using Thick Whisper White, and I'm using the Witch, and I'm also going to use the Broom from the Cauldron Bubble stamp set. I'm using the Memento black ink pad, and I'm just going to ink these up and stamp it on here, and then I'm going to ink this up. Now while I have the black open, oops, I didn't stamp that one enough. I'm going to do it again. I'm going to do it again, like, there we go. Okay, we're just going to ignore the giggling downstairs. All right, so on this piece here, I am going to stamp the Witch again. You're not going to see it very well, but I'm going to do a little paper piecing. I always say piercing. Paper piecing, which means I am not going to be coloring. I'm just going to be taking little pieces and cutting it. So I can see it enough. I'm going to be cutting a couple things out of that, and I'll show you that in a few minutes. While I have the black out also, I'm going to use a little bit, is this the one I want? Yes, a little bit of this, because I'm going to paper piece the broom too. I don't need the whole broom, but I don't have my background paper yet. Okay, while I have the black out also, I'm going to use the stamp that says Trick or Treat from the stamp set. Stamp it right there. I stamped it a little too hard on one side. I don't want that. There we go, Trick or Treat. And I'm done with my stamping. So now I'm going to take our 1-inch circle punch. It's really handy to have these punches, especially if you just want to punch something out really quick. Just punch it out. So I can set that aside. And now I'm going to be cutting with my hand a little bit. I'm going to be doing a little bit of hand cutting, eyeballing. And I'm just going to kind of just do, I just want the top of the broom, or I guess that's the bottom, but okay, I had to go talk to a giggling 20-year-old. I don't know where she gets the giggling from. All right, so now I'm going to just cut this out, and I'm going to leave a little bit. This is crushed curry. I don't know if I said crushed curry cardstock yet. This is the crushed curry, and I'm not going to speed this part up because I'm almost done. Look, I'm almost done. Yay! Now I'm going to just take, I like using the glue dots, just super easy. Just going to take some glue dots, just put a couple on here, and there's the train. You guys heard the train too. All sorts of noises today. And I'm just going to add that right here on my broom for now. Just leave that like that, because we're going to be running this through the Big Shot after. Now I'm going to go ahead and cut this. What I'm going to do, off with her head. I'm just kidding. What I'm going to do is just cut the apron part out. And you can cut it a little bit bigger if you want than the line. It's totally up to you. So that was pretty easy to do. I can just use some adhesive on this, or I can use the glue dots, whatever you want on that. It's a bigger piece. And I'm just going to put it right on top. So I'm just adding a little bit of pattern to her cute little apron. I know, isn't that so adorable, you guys? And the next thing I'm going to do is I'm doing the same thing, but I'm going to cut the hat. So I'm just going to cut a little bit outside of it. If it gets tricky, this one's not too bad. And it's nice because this paper that I'm using is black. So I'm just going to cut the little point. And like this. There we go. And now this one I'm probably going to use glue dots because it's a little bit smaller. So I'm going to grab a couple, do this one, and then do this one right here. And add this up here like that. Add that right on the top so it's not showing. There we go. So I have her little paper pieced hat and apron and the broom. Okay, so now I'm going to pull out my Big Shot, and I'm going to get the framelits for these. While I have my Big Shot out, I'm also going to be using our black foil, which is really, it's like black glossy paper. That's what I'd really call it if it was up to me. Black glossy paper, because it's gorgeous, it's glossy. You're gonna love it. So for the black glossy, I'm using the cute spider web right here. And for the witch, I'm using the witch and then the broom. Those are the only framelits I'm using. So you can just wrap this around. It's called a framelit because it frames around the image. And this one's actually called a thinlit because it can stand alone. Well, the other ones could, some framelits can work without too. But these are framelits because it'll actually frame around a stamp that's from the stamp set. Okay, so I have all these on here. I think that's all that I'm using this for right now. I'm gonna run, whoops, oh ho 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 ho. I'm gonna, did you see that? Okay, I'm glad, see, if you're new to my channel, I don't really like to edit a lot out. You see my mistakes, these totally moved because I didn't do what I normally do, and I'll show you. You can use the magnetic platform. I prefer just to hold them in place like this. Oh my goodness, Robyn. Okay, hold on, it's coming, it's in place. There we go. Is it in place? I might edit this part out, actually. Just kidding. Okay, I have this. I think it's because I'm trying to do a thinlit and framelits at the same time. Let me scooch this up a little bit and give it a little more attention. You need a little more attention. So, what I'm going to do is just hold this down. And there we go. It didn't move. I think I was the problem. I really don't think it was the big shot or the framelit. It was me. All right. Now, I have my broomstick, and I have this here. Okay. And finally, we're going to take a little bit of glue dots, and I'm going to kind of feel where I want it in her hand. I like using the glue dots because they are, you can move them, you can shape it so it doesn't show on the other side. So I'm going to shape it and I'm going to put it on her, make sure it's touching her hand. So my witch is holding her broom like that. All right. You can do that easily, probably easier than me. All right, so just this will pop right out. Now I have a cute little spider web. And we have one more cut with our big shot. We're going to be using our layering ovals, framelits, which I absolutely love. And I'm using a piece of our vellum cardstock. Here's our vellum cardstock, and I'm going to put this right on here and run this through. Okay, now we can put the top part together, and then I'm going to show you some super fun packaging tips that are just amazing. So I have my oval here. Okay, and now I have my box. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to just take a glue dot, because I love the glue dots, you know, and I'm going to stick it just up in the corner here, and then I'm going to kind of move it around so it's not showing too bad. Like that. And I'm okay if the rest of it just kind of sticks up. I just want it to be anchored in the corner, and I'm going to put it right in the corner like this. So cute, right? I know, so cute. So now I'm going to take my cute witch, this witch, and I'm going to use some of our Stampin' dimensionals. I think I'm going to use one here on the broom and then one here, and so I'll just use 3 total. And I am going to put this witch, and I just really wanted to be able to still kind of see through and see what was in the box. So that's why I chose to use vellum instead of using just white or a color. So I'm going to grab 3 more dimensionals, put them right on the same spots as you did before, so it'll just make it double as high. And then I'm going to put that right here. And then I'm going to take this little trick or treat, and you can either do 1 or 2 dimensionals, whatever you'd like. And I'm going to add this right here at the bottom. But now I'm not done. So in here you could be done, and you could put cookies, any kind of treat you'd like. But I'm going to show you another little tip, and it's a super fun tip. I'm going to take some paper because I really want my packaging to match. So I'm going to take some of our This is crushed curry cardstock, and I've got my Stampin trimmer here. And I have this cut at about 5.5 inches. It's at 5.5 inches. And I'm just going to cut, now this, just watch TV while you're doing this. I'm going to do just like little 1/8 strips. Just little strips. They can be different. They don't have to be perfect. I'm just kind of cutting them here and there. I'm just not going to cut too many, but I'm going to show you what to do with them. It's so cool. My Valley Girl is coming out today, guys. All right. Okay. Oops. I didn't want to do that, but you kind of get the picture. So I'll do a couple more and show you. That one can be big. It's fine. And it's going to be amazing. Everyone's going to love it, and we're all going to say, yay, I love it, Robyn. Okay. So I'm going to put this away, and I'm using our brand new corrugated, I love corrugated folder. This is our embossing folder. It's brand new, and I'm just going to lay these in here. They don't have to be perfectly straight. They can overlap a little if you want. I'm going to put them in here, close it like that, and you can do more if you'd like. I usually do more at a time. And I'm going to put this in my Big Shot, roll it through, and now you have your own coordinating, matching, and some of it might rip, and that's okay, because it does. If you ever bought this stuff at the store, it does rip. It's totally fine. So I have this, and now I'm going to show you what it looks like. So I have my own little packaging. So now here it is in the box, and you can kind of see through. And look at, I have my own little fun little decor party favor filler. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope that you learned at least one thing new today. If anything, just a fun idea that you can do for packaging. Here's the other one I made. I hope you have a wonderful day. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you liked what you saw today, you can give me a thumbs up, and if you're brand new, I would love it if you'd subscribe so I can share more of my videos with you. I hope you have a fabulous day. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.